Hey there, Emmanuel here. Welcome back to the Tech with Tours channel. In this one, we'll go over a bit of drama, and I want to thank personally Anthropic for showing me the light again and having me give another try to OpenCode. Because if you've not been paying attention over the last couple of days, Claude or Anthropic in this case decided to block access to anyone that was using OpenCode using their Claude Code subscription. So if you're not aware, if you subscribe to Cloud Code, you can use your subscription, or you could, I should say, until a couple of days ago, with other harnesses, as they're called, like OpenCode. I've tried OpenCode in the past and I've really enjoyed it, but they had a couple of changes that they went through, a couple of migrations in terms of the UI framework under the hood for the terminal and stuff like that. So for a while I decided to stop using it and I focused a lot more on Claude Code. But recently with this debacle, I've decided to give another try to Claude Code, and I should say that I'm pretty impressed by it. As you can see, I'm using Gemini Free Pro with their Zen subscription. This is a pay-as-you-go API kind of subscription, not a monthly plan. And I also seen a couple of things around saying that they've released a monthly plan, $200 a month, but it is now closed due to too much, like they basically couldn't handle, I think, any more customers getting into the plan, so they decided to pause it for a while. I hope that comes back, and when that happens, I'm certainly going to give that a try. But what I want to go over here is this debacle, and if I switch here, as you can see, we put out a statement here on third-party harnesses. You can continue to use OpenCode through the Claude API, and I believe they're also coming out with a subscription where you will be able to use Claude models as well. Now, this is something that honestly I'm not very happy about, even though I've been using Claude Code for the last couple of months, and I haven't even took a look at OpenCode. I still think that this is a blow to their overall credibility when it comes to the developer community. And I've also seen that OpenAI, ChatGPT, decided to take the lead here and collaborated with OpenCode to allow you to use your ChatGPT Plus or Pro subscription with OpenCode. If you really think about this in terms of their bottom line, it doesn't really affect them at all. So they can very easily collaborate with a team like OpenCode, decide to, for example, even build into it some sort of functionality that helps them like track usability, track the token usage and all of those kinds of things, which already happens. So the token usage is not being tracked on the client, on your let's say Claude Code instance, because if that were the case, then you could just go there, change the code and make Anthropic think that you were not using any tokens at all. So that is not the case. It is all done on the server. It is connected to your account in any case. So I don't really see a point in Anthropic doing this, besides some of the points that I've read, which I'm not pretty sure about because we can never know, but it does indeed look very bad in the general sense. So there are some people saying that they are afraid of the market share that OpenCode is gaining. Another argument that I've read, and it makes much more sense, is that they are afraid more of the ability to switch between different models, because if I'm using OpenCode, as you just saw, I'm able to just switch models, try Gemini Free Pro and see, oh yeah, in this case, it was able to identify some security issues that I had around this project much easily and with much more preciseness than Claude was able to. And then they might start losing some market share. Or if I decide to like use half of the time a Claude model and the other half a like a Google model, then I might be fine with a $100 subscription instead of the $200 one. Whatever. Like there are certainly reasons for them to do this when it comes to the bottom line, because they are at the end of the day a business. So there's really no other reason than that for them to do something like this. So yeah, whatever the case might be, which we might never know, it is certainly related to the bottom line of their business. They might want to put all of the focus on the Claude Code harness to bring more people to the Claude models and prevent people, or not necessarily prevent, but discourage people from trying other models inside of a harness that is open, like code. In my opinion, I think that if they were like certain of their models, which I think they should be because the model is very good, they shouldn't really be concerned with these kind of things, which is what I think that OpenAI decided to do here, was just say, okay, we are very confident that our models are great, so you can use them. You can also give Gemini 3 Pro a try, and we're not really concerned with that. And I think that is the best approach. But this really encouraged me to give OpenCode again a try and see how I can like use it and try to see how my workflow can be impacted by it. So over the next I should say a couple of days, I'm going to be playing around with it more, see how I can integrate it into my workflow, how the whole skills thing and the hooks and all of those things work, and also how I can integrate it with NeoVim, because as far as I'm aware, it is open source, pretty nice, and it is built by a great team, Dex, which is the main person that I like know about inside of the team. And I really know that they're very careful with the quality that they put into this tool and also the usability of it. So I'm going to see how I can implement like good workflows inside of this stuff that is actually useful to me. And like I said, also very important to me to be able to integrate this with NeoVim. Maybe like the communication between both of those is going to be pretty great because they're both open source and built with this idea of like being extensible and you being able to customize it as much as you need. So I think this is a great opportunity for me. And again, I'm saying this a bit like trying to be funny, but in a way it is true. Like really props to Anthropic because I think this gave OpenCode more attention again. And me personally, I'm going to start like trying to use it and see how I can fit different models into my workflow, because for some situations, even if, for example, Gemini 3 Pro takes more time to analyze something, GPT-5 for sure takes much more time, but maybe that back and forth is much easier inside of OpenCode instead of trying to use two different CLIs like Codex and then Cloud Code. And this way I have all of the like hooks written inside of the same tool, and I can just switch back and forth even to a Chinese model when the tasks are pretty simple to implement. And I think that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, this is it. Besides like this aspect of how this can help us, I really don't want to get like too much into the details of here, the quote unquote beef of the stuff that is that is going on in the Twitter sphere and on GitHub, because I don't really think that's necessary. But like at the end of the day, I think that we should look at how this will impact us, and I don't really want to be like stuck inside of a particular tool. So I think this is a great opportunity to explore new things. So you'll be seeing much more content in the near future around OpenCode. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.